5 phrases a foolish man repeats, without realizing what they reveal. If you truly want to understand a man's character, into his thinking, his language exposes how he sees himself, and how he faces life. Ancient philosophy taught that speech reflects the condition of the soul. We uncover 5 phrases a foolish man uses again and again. These words quietly remove the disguise and reveal insecurity, arrogance, and lack of discipline. It's not my fault. Blame is the first refuge of weakness. When life challenges him, the foolish man doesn't reflect, he deflects. He blames circumstances, people, timing, luck, anything except himself. But wisdom teaches the opposite. True strength begins with responsibility. A man who avoids accountability stays powerless. A man who accepts it becomes resilient. When he fails, the strong man asks what he can learn. When he falls, he asks how to rise wiser. Blame feels light, but it traps you. Ownership feels heavy, but it builds character. 2. I already know, but it hides arrogance. The foolish man shuts the door to growth the moment he believes he has nothing left to learn. He interrupts insight with ego. Real wisdom requires humility. The moment you believe you've mastered life, you stop improving. A man who claims he already knows chooses comfort over truth. He protects his pride instead of expanding his understanding. The wise man moves through life as a student, not because he is weak. That's impossible. These words reveal surrender before effort begins. To the foolish man, challenges appear as walls, not because they are unbreakable, but because discipline feels uncomfortable. He calls something impossible when he really means, I'm unwilling to endure the process. Wisdom reminds us that most limits exist only in the mind. Difficulty doesn't defeat people. Hesitation does. The coward sees effort as pointless. The disciplined see effort as meaning. Progress belongs to those who dare to struggle. 4. I don't care. This phrase sounds indifferent. It is choosing where to invest attention. When a foolish man says he doesn't care, he often means he's afraid of trying or afraid of failing. It's avoidance disguised as strength. Wisdom teaches us to release attachment to what we cannot control, but to care deeply about character, integrity, and action. The foolish man uses indifference to escape responsibility. The disciplined use detachment to remain free from illusion. There is a difference between peace and surrender. 5. What's in it for me? This final phrase exposes selfishness at its core. The foolish man treats life like a transaction. Every action must benefit him directly, or he withdraws. But a meaningful life isn't built through endless taking. It's built through contribution. A man who only seeks personal gain remains small. A man who serves something greater becomes fulfilled. Wisdom reminds us that no individual thrives alone. What harms the whole eventually harms the self. True value is not measured by accumulation, but by who you become through service, discipline, and purpose. Words are not harmless. They are habits of thought spoken aloud. A foolish man reveals his weakness through his language. A disciplined man shapes his destiny by choosing his words carefully. When speech becomes responsible, character follows. When language becomes humble, growth begins. When words align with virtue, life changes. Strength is built one thought at a time, and thoughts are revealed through words. Choose them wisely, because the way you speak today shapes the man you become tomorrow. Let this be the beginning of discipline, clarity, and inner strength.